Olivia, you guys are state tournament bound. What's that mean to get to finish your senior season in Cedar Rapids?
It just means everything. We've been working for this since little third graders at the NAC in Neola, and we've been working for this for the last 4 years because we've made it to the finals but haven't quite gotten to the next step, so it really means a lot.
You had a really big trip to the service line there in the second set that kind of got that rally going. Just kind of take us through that service set.
I really wasn't thinking much just about the serves. I was just thinking over and in, trying to get them out of system so that we can get a kill back at them.
What's the goal next week, and what's it going to take to achieve that goal?
Our goal is to just continue to work together and to peak, hopefully.
I mean, you guys are state tournament bound. Just kind of talk about that. What's going through your mind right now?
I don't really know what to think of it because I haven't really processed it yet. We've wanted this moment ever since we've stepped into the gym as a little girl. So honestly, this is probably the best moment in my life. We've just worked so hard for this moment, and to finally get what we worked for, it's truly such an amazing feeling.
Tell me about your night offensively. What was working for you?
Mainly just going high off that block and trying to get that deep corner. That was a good strategy for me because they kept getting really good hands up and getting a good block, so I just had to really work around that.
Getting to finish your senior season off in Cedar Rapids, what's the goal next week and what's it going to take to achieve those goals?
I think for us, we just need to play as a team and really play how we know how to, because when we do that, we really get our goals achieved.
Brooklyn, you guys are state tournament bound. How's it feel?
Feels amazing. All that hard work has paid off. It's the most accomplishing moment of my life. This is an amazing feeling, and I can't relate it to anything else.
You guys have came up short the last couple of years. Does this maybe kind of exercise some demons for you guys being able to finish off your senior season in Cedar Rapids?
For sure, that first set win really helped us out. We've always kind of started down, and that feeling of losing that game to go to state, that's a hard feeling, and being on top felt really amazing tonight.
Take us through that first set. You guys get down early, and it looked like you guys just flipped a switch. What was the difference maker?
Honestly, just that passing system really helps us out these days. Being out of system, we are a very threatening team out of system, but when we get that ball in system, we can run some quick attacks, and that throws teams off guard.
Tell me about your night. What was working for you offensively?
My quick transitions really helped us out tonight. That zone one was really working, getting that setter out of system.
State next week. You're going to finish your senior season there. What's the goal, and what's it going to take to achieve that goal?
Goal is just to play one game at a time, let our effort and our play take us where we're supposed to go.
Coach, your team is headed to Cedar Rapids next week qualifying for the state tournament. Just kind of talk about this team and their effort tonight.
I was really proud of each of our girls and our assistant coaches. Our assistant coaches did a great job of helping us get a good game plan against a really good team. The team we just played, BCLUW, passed really well and played really great defense, and every game they got out in front of us, so we had to not give up, kind of refocus, take some deep breaths, and battle back, and we did it every time. So we didn't give up, and there were times earlier in the season we might have, so I was proud of the mental toughness and our ability to focus and play for each other, and that's what it took tonight to get the win.
Tell me about that first set. They kind of got the momentum early, took a comfortable lead, but you guys chipped away. What was the message to your team during one of those timeouts, and how'd you guys do it?
It's pretty simple things we work on. It's really just take a deep breath and focus on the next ball. The most important ball is the next one coming at you, so don't get stuck in that last play. The first game, they were really blocking a lot better than we anticipated, so we weren't really covering our hitters very well. So we started to make better choices and make less errors, and that made all the difference.
They were able to dig out of a lot of stuff, particularly in that first set. How did you guys adapt to that?
I think it was our senior leadership, honestly, and we had some brave freshmen that were in there and just weren't afraid. So I think we saw a gear that we know that we have, and I don't think we've peaked at all, but we just didn't give up. And there were times earlier this year we might have, so I was proud of their fighting spirit and teamwork tonight.
You mentioned that senior class, Brooklyn, Emma, Olivia, just to name a few. They get to finish off their senior season in Cedar Rapids. That's got to feel pretty good.
It absolutely does. I mean, we all have to be honest. I think every team has that goal of getting to Cedar Rapids, and it's not just the goal. Everybody has the same goal, so it's like, how are you going to make that goal happen? And it's commitment, communication, and just consistent effort. And I think you saw that out of our troops tonight. And our manager, Paul Eikenberry, is my son, and he does a heck of a job giving us real-time stats. He makes us better because he gives us game-time statistics that help us make better decisions.
You guys, the last couple of years have came up just a tad short. I feel like maybe you guys exercised some demons here tonight?
Absolutely, and we really talked about that. I talked to some coaching mentors this past week, and they really said just treat this like any other match. Treat the next ball coming at you as the most important one, and I think we did that. We focused on it and didn't go mental. We just played for each other and with each other.
Looking ahead to Cedar Rapids next week, obviously you guys don't know who you're going to play quite yet, but what's the expectation next week or the goal, and what's it going to take to achieve that goal?
Well, we talk about the season being broken up into different phases, and we finally get to play in this fourth phase. And so I think we're going to get after it. We're not done yet. I feel like we won't play the top-seeded team because our last ranking was 7th. So look for a Trey Center team to go there and make history. Like, we're just going to try our best regardless of who's on the other side. We've got some really great people that can break down film, and we just enjoy the battle and doing the battle together, and these girls are great role models. So I want the little girls in our stands to look up to these guys and dream big, because our program's really turned a corner tonight.
Well, one last question. You were a part of the last Tri-Center team to make the state tournament in 1985. What's it mean to be a part of this one as well?
You know, we couldn't have written a better script. I wish we could have done it a few years earlier, honestly, but we'll take it. I always think God's timing isn't the same as our timing, and that means a lot. I think some of my former teammates were here tonight hugging and saying, like, we did this before and it's great to do this together. It means the world to our community. I just love our student section and our community. They are absolutely the best, and I think they're going to travel well to Cedar Rapids.